Void and Beastmaster here, but we got to find out what that final piece of the puzzle is going to be.
Right. Deal with SingSing's harassment. He's like taking no damage from the Crypt Swarm, which in its nerf state only does 75 damage at level 1, and then the auto attacks do very little as well, so it's going to be rough.
Top lane, nice little cute setup happening here from Kaipi. They put the Fortune's End together with the Torrent, and it's going to be successful. Already, Kaipi with some cute tactics here. Bambo will be the 1-1 to outcome to 6-0, but does it continue to skate this way, Blaze, or do they eventually turn around? Top lane, Cheshire Cat caught with another Torrent. This time he will go down. Fluff will be the response and allow PR to get themselves on the board, but will they lose J4 on top of it? It looks like that may be the case. They jump forward, he tries to juke back, pops off a nice heal in hopes of maybe getting a return kill on the sexy Bambo, but that is not going to be happening. The series with a 2-0, they would be in a good contending spot. Top lane, though, goddamn, begins to rolling forward. There is going to be a torrent connection onto Cheshire Cat. Will they have the burst with the Purifying Flames? They certainly will, but it looks like they could lose Bambo. He tries to salve up. We'll keep him alive through the first snurk, but they are going to be able to get him with the follow-up takedown. Fluff looking to retreat. They got the poison touch. They got him. Oracle going to take him down. Skywrath rotating through with a double kill. Good. And just try instead to muscle him out. Top lane, Fortune's End. No torrent fire from Bambo, but he steps in, gets off a hard Tidebringer shot. Axe pullback. That one's going to be into a torrent, and with the Purifying Flames, they get the job
from Bambo and Fluff, deciding when to isolate him and when to keep him locked down.
Stun in for Bone 7. Big heal bomb onto the Faceless Void. Silenced up, not going to be able to walk away. This time he will get it off. Doesn't get the heal back, but Fluff will be there as the sacrifice to take the brunt of the damage. There's the final nuke. If they do any sort of audible rotations here, it looks like they have bottom lane. It's suddenly a wild Bambo showing up. Cheshire Cat, no boots for you, sir. Barely able to even get the stun off, but he will be dropped once again. And now you're Sand King 0 and 5 already. Fluff is going to be taking one himself. It looks like he got caught out between 3. Apo Ninja begins to throw out the buzzsaws here, but Kaipi do step back. Reposturing up, 3-3 looks to move and get silenced though, not going to be able to get off the roar, but they are going to be able to get off the chrono and the bow combo. It's all for Cheshire Cat. He gets saved with the grave, but it's only going to be for a little bit longer. 3-3 and goddamn squaring up in the back lines. They will get the finish on not 1 but 2 for Kaipi, and plus a follow-up onto the tier 1. Meanwhile, back below, J4 and Sexy Bambo going 1v1, but then Bone 7 will step in, and the rest of Kaipi will make things a bit better for them. 3-0 is the... That's not going to be enough. He instead almost takes a bulk of damage himself. Pops out that Fate's Edict, able to mitigate a lot of the magic damage. They keep moving forward. They're looking to go for Big Numb. Can they get it? There's going to be a grave. He's kept alive for now and looking to go for the TP. Can he make it back away? But no, they got the X. They hold him down and they slay the big beast. SingSing now on a killing spree. Kaipi moving in with a good emphatic game number 1. They're eyeballing a bit this tier 1, but they understand there's a lot from Kaipi. Still missing. Big Numb nearby. Farming up a camp, happens to pop this Invis rune, and then loses it. And then suddenly there's a roar. Oh, unfortunate timing for him. With enough burst, they could be able to get him, but he's living through. He's muscling past. He's got his ulti popped. And now with them toggles, he's going to be good. They get the return fire, able to kind of blast down the Oracle with the help of that Mystic Flare. With the fight ain't over yet. Bone 7 jumps in, gets off a chrono, but the nice little stun play from Cheshire Cat gets the connection. He himself eats a huge burst with the help of the Torrent. Grave will keep him alive here, but here comes SingSing popping out the Exorcism, looking to make it go, but Timbersaw quick to make a pull out, and it looks like he will be able to disengage. Big Numb still here. Burst to get the finish on the Goliath here. Mid lane, we could see some action. SingSing considers making a move on the Big Numb, but the rest of the PR party are back in behind, looking to go for Bone 7. He gets silenced up. The Mystic Flare is not going to be good enough. Back on the front, Aurora is to fly out. Bambo and company looking to make a move. They will be able to get Apo Ninja, but he does get the suicide off at the last second, if possible. But look at this, Bambo looking to go for the torrent. Will connect. Can he get close enough for maybe the X to lock him down even further? Gets it off. Concoction is going to be spread from Big Numb to try to slow down Bambo. Is the chase on? It looks like it is. Here comes Apo Ninja. The boat's going to fly. Nice connection, man. Bambo putting in work on the little pirate. Moving in. Now Big Numb. Hit up with a Soul Siphon, get brought low. They zap him down. Fluff gets him with the Purifying Flames. They will get Bambo at the end of the day as Apo Ninja is able to step in. Bambo going to be taken down. Bone 7 in. Drops out the Chronosphere. Is almost able to get J4. He gets the grave off. Exorcism will make chase. He still continues to live on, dishing out the heals, but he knows he can't make it too far. Will accept his fate. Goddamn, back in action, looking to make it go for SingSing, and they get him done. Apo Ninja jumps in and slashes up the little lady, and they're not done yet. Looking to make it go. They'll get Fluff. Apo Ninja.
Roshan respawn as a keyword for go. Another thing is, of course, the Exorcism and Chrono.
Oh, they spotted goddamn right inside the pit. They looks to connect with the roar. He gets off the Mystic Flare right before he dies. It's going to help take down Fluff. Fluff is going to be able to get the False Promise onto 3-3, who will TP way back home. Bone with the time dialect, not going to be able to get the connection. Jump in, epicenter, right in the mid some back lines. He's going to be able to get sexy Bambo, making a 2-for-1 trade. Working out nicely here for PR, and that's going to force Kaipi to just totally evacuate the area and possibly just hand over the Roche. Decides to move in, which he is going to be building up for Lotus Orb as preparation. For such a case. Nice little X connection here with the boat, with the Torrent. They get the Timber Saw in passing. They'll be following up with a Roar. Everything they can to get this tank. He's still good, but finally will be able to go down. My God, it takes so much horsepower to bring down that machine.
Yeah, the magic damage is the key there. Getting like the Purifying Flame a way to dispel it anytime soon. So if he can just blink in, get a good chrono, get a 4-man time dilation, 5-man maybe.
Oh, we got a blink in, and it's going to be a blink in Roar here from 3-3. Bone 7 gets a follow up. The chrono stops in mid Timber Chain here.
I don't think they kill him. I think he actually
might not be enough. He gets the self Lotus off.
Oh, okay.
They finally will be able to burst him down. While Bignum looks to play. 1.5 second. He's got him. So to Kaipi rolling in. Bambo seems to think that there's certainly a fight that could happen. Rushes right on in. Happens to catch the Alchemist with the combo, but there's a force. Shoves him back and away. He's able to get off the concoction at the last second. It's on for Sting under the Mystic Flare, but there will be a false promise to help keep him alive. Bone 7 connects with a nice chrono on 2 and gets Bignum on the outskirts. Can they burst through the tank? They can. The big boy is going to be going down, and now they look for scraps. Goddamn, looking to run back and away. Bone 7 continues to make chase. Cheshire Cat is going to be able to get the finish onto Fluff at that same moment, turning this into a 2-for-1 trade. It looks like SingSing will take what he can, and TP's all the way back home. Kaipi put together a respectable...
Their physical damage is so low. It's almost all magical and pure. So, anyways, we do have 33 jumping at J4. That's going to be an easy pickup on the Dazzle despite the Force Staff, and now the fight belongs on the east side.
But look at this high ground position here for Bignum and Apple Ninja. They rush right through. They get 2. Can they burst through Fluff? They can. Sing's going to be able to get off the Yules, but Cheshire Cat's going to be right there ready with an epicenter. This turns all the way for Power Rangers right now. Sexy Bambo running down south to try to make it away from trouble, but they've already made their move. It was on 3-3. They get that kill. Bambo, can he make it away? Went for the side shot. He does not make it out. The chase is real from the Power Rangers here. They get what they want. They get the tier 2. They buy back from Bone. Can he do better in round 2? Well, he jumps in, loses nearly the mass majority of his life, and will be forced to time walk back and away. Fluff is here. He has false promise if necessary, but they got to do something because they just lost their first racks of this game pretty fast, and that was just a solo pick by Cheshire Cat. Here's a response play, though. Bone 7 looks to jump in, does connect with a time dilation here. Ninja,
they're
though,
baiting.
Step back away, and you're right, the bait, the trap has been sprung. He gets off the Lotus Orb. They look to turn back for Fluff. Fluff is going to be forced to sell false promise. Desperately goes for the TP, but with all those smacks, he's going to pop right then and there. Durable as ever. PR looking to go for the closing blow.
Apo's also got the Axe, so a lot of damage will come out very quickly. It's really hard for Kaipi to find the opening.
There's the Torrent. Soul Siphon flies out. Bignum getting closer to losing only about half of his life. The boat will go out. Looks like more for a run buff, if anything. Bone 7 breaches pass, gets stunned up, turn around. Mystic Flare's going to be there. He goes down, he's out. No buyback for him. SingSing, barely alive. False promise will be there. He tries to soul siphon everything he can to get all that life back. It might be enough to keep him alive. They are going to also get J4 down with the help of 3-3 on the other side. But Bignum is easily going to be able to get redemption for that one. SingSing alive. Barely. No more mana. A buyback will come through for 3-3, but it's not going to be in time to save SingSing. He ends up going down, but Bignum chopping away at everyone who's left. And that could be the end of it here. PR with another huge fight their way. This Alchemist is just too big and too mighty.
Indeed, and that's going to be the top lane of Rax going down. Fluff throws out one last hit. He might die to the illusion. Yes, he will. He will die to the illusion of the Alchemist as the spells get reflected back upon him. And a 2-man stun coming out from Cheshire Cat sets up a kill on SingSing as well. 5 heroes down, 4 Rax, and that's going to be it. Kaipi have lost the first game of this series, making it 0-3 as a record for their group stage here.
And it's not like this game turned out to be a huge throw or anything like that, but we do got to remember Kaipi at one point, a 3K net worth advantage. It looked like skating through the laning phase, Bambo all over the place, setting up ridiculous plays.